The camp is built from smoke and rope, from fir and rough-hewn timber. The ground is dark with old fire scars, the air tastes like a forge. We sit in circles, silent first, as if the night is listening, as if the stars above our heads are writing down our charge. A warrior's life is not all roar, there's waiting, watching, measuring. There's sharpened edge and tightened strap, there's patience in the hands. We mend the tear, we fix the knot, we check the shield's old bruises, and make ourselves a stronger line before the morning land. Of loyalty, of calm, of never leaving brothers. And every word is heavy iron, not a promise lightly shaken. The ash floats up like gray snowflakes, it sticks to beard and sleeve. It turns the world into a dream of shadow and of ember. And in that dream we see ahead the shape of coming struggle, and choose again to stand as one, so the world will remember. When dawn arrives, we rise as if pulled by the same rope. We shoulder weight, we face the wind, we step without confusion, because the night has trained the mind to live inside the pressure, to move with purpose through the fog, to turn fear into conclusion. And later when the day grows hard and voices start to crackle, we think of ashen camp again, of silence near the fire. We think of calm, of steady hands, of eyes that never waver, and iron resolve returns to us, a blade that doesn't tire. So sing of camps as much as fields of waiting, as much as charging. For courage is a quiet thing before it becomes thunder. Ashen camp and iron will, these are the roots of victory. These are the northern lessons carved where time cannot plunder. The water dark and steady, the cliffs stand tall like watching gods. The air is cold and clean. We hear our voices in the rock, our laughter in the echoes, and feel the world become a hall where old songs live unseen. We gather on the stony shore, our shields stacked like a promise, our axes leaning close to hand, our spears against the pine. The leader calls, the answer comes, a chorus built to winter, a sound that turns a scattered crowd into a single ring. Your steel is not just iron made, it's iron with a purpose, a metal that remembers storms and does not fear the sea. So do our voices rough and low remember every hardship and shape it into burning strength that sets the spirit free. Train until the arms grow numb, until the legs feel heavy. We train until the mind is calm inside the body strain. Because the battle starts before the first blade ever flashes. It starts when men refuse to quit and practice through the rain. When the moment comes, we move like tide, we press like closing waters. We hold like rock that never slides, we strike with measured fury. And through it all our voices rise, not reckless, not chaotic, but steady as the fjord itself, the sound of carved out glory. Afterward we stand and miss the shoreline, breathing quiet, and watch the mountains drink the light and feel our hearts grow still. Not empty, not ashamed, but full of earned unbroken honor, a calm that says we held our ground, we matched the world with will. So if you seek the northern sound, listen to your still voices, not only in the loudest hour, but in the dawn slow breathing. The fjord will keep your song alive, the cliffs will hold your echo, and you will stand like mountain stone with courage never silver light with frost along the grasses, and every breath was visible, a ghost that left the mouth. We rose without a single boast, we packed our simple burden, for pride is loud but courage walks with measured steady sound. We ate like men who knew the road, not feast but fuel for travel. We tied the leather, checked the knots, and listened to the birds. The count fire's last small ember wing, then vanished into ash sleep, and we became the moving line that speaks without its words. The forest opened into fields, and fields into a low river. We crossed with boots that held their grip, with eyes that scanned the banks. No wasted motion, no loose talk, only the shared awareness that something waits beyond the hill, and waiting makes you sharp. Then came the sign, a distant horn, a banner in the haze line, a sudden stillness in the air that makes your spine grow taller. We placed our shields, we formed the row, we felt the world get smaller, until it was just breath and board and will that would not falter. We did not shout to prove our worth, we did not chase the noise, we let the other side learn first that calm can be a weapon. The iron morning hardened us, the quiet made us fearless, and even stone would shift aside to make room for that patience. When the first rush met our wall, we held like rooted oak wood. We turned the pressure into strength, we answered with precision. 1,000 moments stitched as one, the line, the step, the balance, and victory grew not from rage but from disciplined decision. So sing for iron mornings too, not only roaring evenings, for the quiet heart that faces storm is stronger than the thunder. Let frost be crown, let calm be blade, let steady hands be legend. We win because we do not break when all the world would wonder. The north wind comes with biting teeth, it finds the gaps in armor, it pulls, it brays, it steals the heat, it tests a stubborn heart. But we were raised on coastal stone, on winter's hard instruction. We learned to stand, to lean into, to never drift apart. Our boots no mud, our hands no rope, our shoulders know the ore sweat, our lungs no smoke, our ears no horn, our eyes no distant fires. We do not beg the sky for ease, we do not fear the weather. We welcome it as training ground that sharpens all desire. courage struck from doubt. The blade is what we become. Each mile is one more ringing blow, each breath a heavy lesson, until our names feel carved in stone and echo like a drum. When enemies appear like wolves beyond the ridge and river, we do not scatter, do not break, we close and lock our shields. The north wind whips across the line, it howls like ancient language, and we reply with steel and will that never kneels or yields. A shout, a step, a turn in flank, our movement is a story, written not with paper ink, but in the weight of bodies. We press and pivot, hold and drive, we feel the ground, remember, and watch the fear in hostile eyes begin to crack and falter. And later when the field grows quiet, when only wind is speaking, we stand and breathe and taste the cold that taught us how to win. We find our comrades clasp their arms and share a silent promise. The hammer of the north wind forged us, let it forge us again. Hearts grow smaller, that turns a crowd to brotherhood, that drills the mind to focus. We are the hammer and the hand, the storm and the direction. The north wind blows and we advance, unstoppable and endless.
Sky is wide and cold, it sees the truth in people. It watches men become their vows, it watches fear dissolve. We stand beneath it, iron hands around the haft and handle, and feel the world get clean and sharp, an honest place to solve. Behind out here, no shadows thick enough. Just wind, just ground, just heart and will, just comrades on the line. We tighten straps, we check the edge, we glance at one another, and find our strength is not alone, it's shared like fire and wine. Our feet, we keep our breath, we never lose the script. When pressure comes, we do not fold, we do not spin in panic. We answer with a steady step, we close, we hold, we turn. The open sky above our heads becomes a silent witness, a judge that honors those who stand and those who choose to learn. Our hands are iron not because they never feel the shaking, but because they keep their purpose even when nerves are loud. We breathe, we focus, find the calm and let the fear pass through us, like wind that cannot stay inside, like clouds that break and crowd. And later when the day is done, when smoke is only memory, we look up at the open sky, now clear, now soft, now still. We know we earn that quiet gaze with sweat and steady courage, with iron hands that did not break, with discipline will. So lift your eyes, remember this, the sky is always watching, not to condemn but to reveal what's real inside your heart. Iron hands beneath open sky, this is the northern promise, to stand, to hold, to walk through storm and never drift apart. Teaches men to listen, to read the breath of shifting winds, to feel the swell's intention. A longship cuts a blackened line across the rolling water, a wooden spear that never sleeps, a promise made of motion. The oars rise up, fall as one, a choir of roughened shoulder. Each stroke a beat, each beat a vow, each vow a step toward glory. We taste the salt, we taste the cold, we grin into the spring. For hardship is the forge we use to shape a harder story. Stars like nails hammered into heaven. We track them like cold runes of light, unchanging in the darkness. The sail snaps hard, the rope sings sharp, the dead sea can roar, it can throw walls of water, but we have seen the face of storms and learned to keep our bearing. We tie our faith to timber ribs, to knots, to war and heartbeat, and let the wave take what it wants. Our will stays unmoving. And when at last the shoreline calls, with cliffs and smoke and silence, we step onto the foreign sand as if it knew our footsteps. The sea is still behind our backs, our war drum and our teaching, a sound that lives within the bones and never stops its thunder. So if you hear the ocean speak, hear more than foam and windsong. Hear the longship, hear the oars, hear men becoming legends. The sea is not a place we fear, it is our oldest brother. The drum beneath our battle hymn, the road that never ends. The sea wind bites, the torches flit, the night is forged in iron. Our oars beat time on blackened waves, our hearts refuse to soften. We carry vows like sharpened stone, we carry storm and fire. A drum within the ribs of men that never falls to quiet. The coastline rises jagged teeth beneath a wolf-grey heaven. We step ashore with salted breath, with runes that keep us steady. No trembling hands, no backward glance, only the forward calling, only the clang of leather straps, the hush before the roaring. The shield wall stands a living
with the march of boots, the grit of gravel grinding, and every breath becomes a vow that pushes fear behind us. When silence comes between the beats, we hold it like a weapon, a heavy pause where courage grows, where eyes become like flintstone. Then forward again until the world can't doubt our staying, until the shield wall turns to song, and song becomes our naming.
So carve this hour in memory,
Where iron meets the weather,
where brother stands with brother close,
where strangers turn to kinfolk. Let thunder roll inside our chests, let sea foam crown our footsteps. We are the storm upon the line, the shield wall's living spirit.
the storm banner lifts into the sky, black cloth against the lightning, its edges torn by older wars, its runes are faded but proud. We follow where it points us next, a covenant of emotion, a vow we do not speak for show, but carry like a shroud. The clouds stack high like mountain walls, the air tastes sharp with the rain. The ground beneath is slick with clay, the trees are bent and listening. Yet in this harsh and heavy world, our steps become more certain, because the storm reveals the truth, only the strong keep rising.
Through fields where silence lives, we cross the narrow bridges, we pass the stones that mark old roads and graves of ancient kings. The banner leads, the banner calls, it does not promise comfort, it promises a heart of joy, the strength of what it brings. When enemies appear ahead, their banners bright and angry, we do not flinch, we do not rush to waste our precious breath. We set the line, we steady shields, we let the storm grow louder, and turn the thunder into rhythm, not into frantic threat. beside you. Hold tight the oath, don't break the line, don't let fear pull you loose. The storm banner snaps above our heads like whip of northern judgment, and every snap repeats the vow we never dare to lose. And when the storm begins to pass and sunlight leaks through cloud wall, the banner still is moving, still refusing to grow still. Because a covenant is more than one day's clash and shouting. It's the shape of who you are when mountains test your will. So raise the storm banner, raise it high. Let every heart remember, we are not owned by luck or fear, we are the makers here. The covenant is carved in steps, in sweat, in steady breathing. And under storm and shifting sky, we never disappear.
The unknown.
The unbroken row is more than wood, more than a line of shields. It's trust that holds when storms arrive, when pressure tries to split. Its shoulders tight, its elbows locked, its breath that matches breathing. It's every man deciding, now I will not be the one who quits. We stand before the open ground, the sky a heavy ceiling, the wind a cold, impatient thing that wants to push us back. But we are not a scattered crowd, not strangers side by side. We are the unbroken road, the wall that does not crack. Is like a wave that hits the cliff face hard, a shudder through the wood and bone, a moment where time tightens, and in that moment courage grows, because your brother's near you, because you feel his steady grip, because your focus brightens. We step, we brace, we hold the line, we shift like living timber. We turn the force into our strength, we answer with precision. No panic run, no wild collapse, only a grounded movement, a discipline that looks like calm but burns like decision. The unbroken row sings without sound, a song of silent pressure, a hymn of boots and shield rims close, of teeth set hard with purpose. And even when the world is smoke and vision becomes narrow, We keep the row, we keep the vow, we keep the northern chorus. When space returns, we breathe again. We scan the field for brothers. We pull them back into the line. We tighten every gap. Because the row is not a thing you hold by luck or anger. It's something you build with steady hands and never let it snap. So teach the young to love the road, to honor those beside them, to know that strength is not alone, but shared like fire at night. The unbroken road will carry you through any storm of conflict. A wall of hearts, a line of will, a northern kind of light.
We carved the runes into the wood. We painted them with ember, not as a spell of easy luck, but as a map of meaning. Each mark a memory we keep, each line a lesson learned. From storms that tried to drown our song, from nights that tested breathing. The warpath winds through forest shade, then opens into valley. Lies low like sleeping smoke and hides the far-off line. We walk in silence when we must. We speak with hands and glances, because a warrior's loudest word is discipline in time. The runes ride with us on the shields, on axe haft, on our pen. Tell us be
decorations, in the way you hold your line, in how you keep your promise. The warpath is a living thing that honors steady footsteps, and runes will shine on every shield where honor never softens. We climb the ridge where heather grows and stone cuts through the grassland. The sky hung low, a heavy lid, the valley drowned in shadow. Above us wheeled the black-winged scouts, their circles slow and patient, as if they trace the path we take with ink upon the wind. The leader raised a weathered hand, and every voice grew silent, not from fear but from respect for moments that decide you. Watch the distant movement shift, a line of spears like reeds, and measured breath and tightened grip, and steadied every heartbeat. Whoa, whoa, yo, whoa, whoa, yo. No frantic rush, no scattered feet, only a measured thunder, a tide of boots that knew the ground, a mind within the marching. We moved as though the mountain taught each step to hold its meaning, and every stone beneath our souls became a drum of warning. The shields came up, we wouldn't walk, carved runes and battered edges. The air grew thick with shouted calls that bounced off cliff and pinewood. Our axes caught the pale daylight, our spears pointed like hunger, not for ruin but for victory, for honor, for return. Oh, 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 yo. Oh, 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 yo. The ridge wind whipped our braided hair, it tugged at fur and leather. It flung the dust into our eyes, but could not blur our focus. We fought in bursts of grit and will, we held the line with iron, and ravens cried above the ridge like praise from ancient skies. When the clash loosened into space, we stood and took our breathing. The world felt wide clouds moved on, the valley kept its secrets. We counted brothers, checked the straps, and stared across the distance, as if to say, this ground remembers, we were here, we held. So if you climb a lonely ridge and hear the wind turn restless, remember those who faced the storm and made it learn their language. Let ravens wheel, let mountains watch, let silence be your witness. The ridge is carved with courage still, and courage does not fade. Spirit are the storms that make it clear. We carry echoes in our chest, old songs of brave beginnings, not sung for drama but for strength that pushes back the fear. The echo is not only loud, in steady breathing, in hands that tighten quietly, in eyes that stay aware. It lives in how we rise at dawn, how we move through bitter weather, how we become the kind of men who never kneel to despair. Travel far, we hold the line, we guard the ones beside us. We build our courage day by day, like timber in a wall. We learn that victory is earned by patience and by discipline, by knowing when to stand still firm and when to forward call. The echo grows when brothers fall, exhausted near the firelight, and someone shares the last of food and someone mends a strap, because the strongest battle hymn is loyalty in action, a quiet kindness in the cold that keeps the spirit wrapped. When the moment comes, we meet it with a calm that looks like thunder. We let the roar be in our step, not only in our voice. We face the field, we face the wind, we face the unknown horizon, and prove that fear is just a shadow we do not choose. And when the smoke has drifted off, when campfires turn to embers, we sit beneath the night's white roof and listen to the still. The echo remains inside the ribs, an unbroken vibration, a promise that we carry on, a sharp guide. Not fearless because we feel nothing, fearless because we stand firm. And with that echo in our chest, we strive, we hope, we rise. Stand tall where ice clings hard to river, a circle drawn in ember light, our faces carved by winter. We spoke our vows into the dark, we fed them to the flame, and watched the sparks climb toward the stars to carry out our name. Cold against our backs, but not against our purpose. For purpose burns when bodies shake and makes a fortress of us. We tighten belts, we check the straps, we listen for the raven, not as an omen of despair, but as a drum of heaven. Across the waves, the world grew wide, a slate of steel and shadow. The spray hit hard, the horizon swayed, yet still we kept our bearings. We sang to keep the cold away, to keep the fear from blooming. We sang because a warrior's breath is strongest when it's moving. The sky turned pale like ash, and cliffs rose out of mist, and we landed where the stones were sharp, where gulls screamed without mercy. But we did not come to bend or break beneath the cry of strangers. We came as iron, come as oath, unchanged by foreign weather. We We fought like those who promise first, and promise keeps you standing. Even when the air is smoke, even when the hours tighten. So keep the old fire in your chest when storms begin to gather. Let frostbite skin not bite the will. Let waves test only timber. Our strength is not in shouting loud, but in the vow repeated. A quiet blaze that never dies, an oath that can